Hi everyone, I have got a fabulous ex-back specific person and wedding success story for you. Hi Agnes, this is R. I have been following you for almost 10 years now, grown so much emotionally, and finally the day has come. My special person and I have dated for almost 2.5 years now, got engaged, and now I'm getting married to the love of my life. This time, Agnes, I have to say it's two adults in this relationship. I have never been so calm, happy, and at peace. I've improved my childlike behaviors, not done any hands on hips, kind of stunts. LOL. My fiance is 2 years younger than me. He traveled 18 hours continuously, twice for 2 months in the beginning of our relationship when we were long distance, to spend hours with me and so much more. Even after college, I love how we have always looked forward to each other whenever we could, even if it's just for half a day once in 2 months, and we are so grateful since the last 8 months we have been in long distance, and he's been taking care of his father, who's recovering really well after a surgery, and now he's coming over to see me for my birthday on the 14th of December as I turn 29. And yes, these are things I had never experienced before in my previous relationships and would always crave for. It was love at first sight for him. When we met in college in 2022, while I had come in with I'm here to mind my own business mindset and to just focus on building a career. My last relationship had broken up in 2019 and my ex had gotten an arranged marriage done in 2021. So I had spent the entire 2019 to 2022 being on my own, just focusing on my study, clearing my exams, and getting better in self-love. Even when I entered college, I would look at my now fiancé like a friend who I was extremely comfortable talking to, and when he ended up proposing, I had refused, knowing my relationship patterns. I just wanted to focus on building a career for myself. I remember not even putting in any efforts in dressing up well or any makeup to please anybody in college like my other girlfriends would. Rather, I would stay easy and natural, just like I would when alone in my room. But now my fiancé was determined, LOL, in winning my heart. His face would light up whenever he saw me on days I was so busy with assignments, had no sleep, that I must have looked like a zombie. But he would look at me and smile with his eyes to say, "You are the most beautiful girl in the world." So I said, like Esther Hicks says, let's see how this goes. So I found myself falling for his beautiful heart as well, but I knew I had to be cautious of my own self since I knew my previous repetitive habitual thought patterns in romantic relationships. I did put my learnings to use this time, and yes, did not forget this time, as I previously would, that I know better and I will do better. Hence, I have created the best romantic relationship of my life. We are two givers and it's so easy, Agnes. In this entire duration till date, when we have been together in college, then long distance also for around 10 months, I have never done any SP focused meditations or techniques, but as time would permit, would always do self-love meditations, affirmations for myself, 80%, and for our relationship 20%. Like, I am in the best relationship of my life. I love how it gets better and better every single day. I love how we understand each other more and more. How we are so grateful, respectful, supportive, and appreciative of each other. We lovingly communicate every day. I love how we are always laughing together and how everything is so effortless, easy, and it's sort of a given now. That's how it is. I have picked these things from you, Agnes, from all these years of learning, and some of my own that I have become an integral part of my mental diet. I try to be mindful of my feelings and what goes on in my head about myself. My inner child, and keeping me time first day every week, even though we are already in long distance where I just focus on myself to reflect on the entire week. I have noticed where I have overreacted because of a childhood thing for no fault of his, but then I have owned up and said, like you say, Sweep your side of the street so you can get back in balance quickly. To everyone watching, please listen to Agnes. There are a lot of shiny objects, bright shiny objects out there, but we want to keep what we manifest, and she's teaching us exactly that. I had to learn this the hard way when, in my previous relationship, I was being ghosted by my then long-distance boyfriend, couldn't focus on my studies, and everything had just blown up. I, as if, had had a temporary loss of memory that I had forgotten about self-love, Neville, mental diet, and everyone's you pushed out. So I remember trying to fix myself quickly and do the get your ex back stuff, and you should not be doing that. But then I eventually stopped when I heard my ex had gotten married and promised myself to only focus on myself. Update. He reached out last month saying he's sorry for his behavior, been missing me like crazy, wants to get me back with me and leave his wife. I had to simply wish him luck and block him. So the tables did turn, but I'm not going down that road. Thank you, Agnes. Now I always try and do better as best I can, because now I know better, taking one day at a time. Seeking your blessings, Agnes, for this new chapter of my life. Thank you so, so much. You are my savior, and I am forever grateful. With loads of love, Rhythm Divine. Lovely. That is so beautiful. I am so thrilled to hear when people put the self-love first, and then their relationships work, and it falls into place, and they get into that beautiful, like you say, two adults, not one parent looking after a child. So very thrilled for you. And I will put the SP Success Stories playlist, the marriage playlist, the marriage meditation, and any other YouTubes. Lots of love, everyone. And I will see you, as always, in the next YouTube. And thank you, Rhythm Divine, for sending this. It's gorgeous.